Hey guys, Dirty Narcoleptic here. Um, this is just a general update video because I haven't updated in like a year because of reasons, I guess. Um, but yeah, I mean, my reasons were that I wasn't really sure about everything. I was still thinking about if I was trans or not, or if I was sure about taking hormones, or I was definitely sure about top surgery for a really long time, but hormones was something that I really had to come to terms with because society and stuff like that, and being afraid in general of what would happen, like I could, any side effects, or, balding, that would be horrible, and other things. But I've since thought about it more and gotten over it, and I think that is the best choice for me. So, one of the first things that I did was that I went back to my gender therapist. I am now seeing Dr. David Bloodgood, and I've been seeing him for like over a year. I saw him once about a year and a half ago, and then I didn't go back to him for several months because I wasn't sure. But since I've been talking to him, I've figured it out in my head some more. So yeah, I've seen a gender therapist, which was great. He's a nice guy. He helps me figure things out, and he's not terrible. Makes me think about things. That's the main thing that I think is important. But since I've been seeing him for like a year now, I actually wanted to report that I actually have a hormone replacement therapy appointment for January 21st, 2016, this year. So that's like very, very soon. That's like not even a month from now, not even. So I don't really know what's going on during that appointment. I don't want to get my hopes up too high. I'm probably just gonna get some blood work done, talk to the doctor, stuff like that, see what I expect, and blah blah blah. But maybe I'll start tea that day. Maybe I've heard of people of other guys starting tea like at the first appointment, which would be really cool. I would love that. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Another thing that I did actually accomplish doing was buying a binder. Please excuse its grossness. I haven't washed it in a week. I'm gonna wash it tomorrow. So, bought a binder. It's got deodorant all over it. Sorry. But, yeah. I got a GC2B binder. So, I think it doesn't really hurt. Sometimes if I wear it like for too long, obviously it'll hurt. But it doesn't hurt, so I'm kind of thinking that it's actually better than Underworks. I'm not sure though. I've never used Underworks, but from what I've heard, that it's really painful. This one's not, so I think it's great. I mean, it compresses really well. But then again, I have a small chest. Like, it's not really that big, and I'm wearing a tank top right now, so, But yeah, got a binder, been wearing that. Things I'm worried about for the future are like coming out at work. I have not told, actually I really technically haven't told a single soul there that I'm trans. One person figured it out because he got a vibe, and he asked me one day, he's like, what are your preferred pronouns? And I'm like, what do you mean? Why are you asking me that? Do you know I'm trans? Am I safe? Are you gonna kill me? I was like, that's an overreaction, but I mean, it happens. But yeah, he's a really cool guy, and he's, forward thinking, and he's cool. So yeah, he's the only person who knows. So I don't really know how to go about this. I have to look at probably my workplace's discrimination policy before I do anything, because I don't want to say something and then get fired for being trans, I mean, I don't think that that's legal in Florida, but they could probably try to pin me for something else and say that, like, I don't know, just fire me for some other stuff. Because I work at a really religious hospital, Seventh-day Adventist hospital, so I'm not really sure about the religious views because I'm not religious in any way. So I don't know if they're not cool with trans people, but it's 2016. Get with the times. You can't be firing people and making their lives harder and even unlivable just because of something that is very essential to them. Like, for me, being trans, and probably for you too if you're watching this video. But yeah, so I got a binder, get my hormone replacement therapy soon. Talked about the therapist. I mean, that was my main updates that I wanted to talk about. So, you know, see you soon, I guess. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll put a picture in comparing. I don't have any pictures actually, but I don't know. I've been working out a little bit, and I think I've gotten slightly more toned arms. I'm not sure. It's probably pathetic. Just never mind. But yeah, there we go. I will be updating a little bit more regularly since there's actually things to talk about now. Before I didn't have a binder, I didn't have anything. I had nothing to talk about except for my feelings, which is really personal, and I don't really want to talk about that in depth with you guys. I mean, it's not really that interesting. So yeah, see you later.